Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Christopher with Plan Your Truth, and in today's video we are back planning for the week of July 28th. This is the week I was at Sandals, so we are going to be bringing in some photos. Probably not all of these because I printed a lot. But we're going to be bringing in some photos, and then I want to use this Summer Fun by Cassthetic Plans, specifically this collection that's like beautiful sunsets and beachy vibes. So we're going to bring in some of these stickers today as well. So let's just dive in. So if you're new to my channel or this series, I am using my classic happy planner as a little bit of a memory keeper. So we're combining photos and journaling and stickers and things like that, and photos. So that is what we're doing today. So I usually do it after the fact, but I'm like a week or two behind right now. So I want to just begin by, I'll speed you up and kind of place some photos around so that I can maybe see how we want to start the spread. However, there are some bigger, beautiful stickers like some of these that I want to make sure we bring in right away. So let me speed you up as I kind of begin to come up with a little bit of a game plan here. Okay, I at least have something mapped out, but before I glue down, I want to look in this book. However, before we do that, I did film a little bit of a clip to show you how we got here with the photos. I have some people ask me about like how I print them and make them this size, so I'll insert that clip now. Okay, so this is how the photos come out. So I use a Canon selfie and I do the collage setting. So it prints out on a 4x6, but when I put 8 photos on a grid, it makes each photo about 1.5 by 2, which fits not perfectly because this is 1.5 by, I forget, is it 3? It doesn't fit perfectly in here. Oh wait, is that right? Hold on, let me get my ruler. Okay, I was close. These boxes in a classic vertical happy planner are 1.5 by 2.5. So it's just a 1/2 inch shorter, but I like that it's a very similar width. So that's how I do it, and then I just cut out the photos. And so that's then when I usually start filming is after I had cut out the photos. But these come out of, don't judge the mess over here, but this comes out of my Canon selfie, so it makes it very easy for memory keeping. Okie dokie, so let's look in here before we paste any photos down. Like I really want to bring in this set. So I originally kind of wanted to bring in this sidebar sticker, but we couldn't do that right now. Unless that would like fit. I don't know, it's the trees and I do really like the sunset. So we could bring in one of these, but I really like some of these. The only thing is this is like a man and a woman. Although I was there with Kelly, so we're gonna say that's me and her enjoying my friend Kelly and I. Okay, yeah, so that works. So maybe we'll bring in one of those sunsets. Or do we want one on each side? I'm gonna slowly slide this over so I can try and bring some of this book into frame for you. I really like this collection. If we wanted to bring this in here, which I did, so let's see, maybe let's start with that sticker. And just move that completely. And lay that down. Right, like that. And I still could bring these in and just put them kind of down here. Yeah, I think I like that. So then I want to do our sunset up here. So we have, let's do this one. I know it looks more romantic in this sticker than I want it to, but that's okay. It's a beautiful sticker and I love that sunset kind of a vibe. I know I'm kind of going back and forth here between photos and stickers, but I want to make sure we like have room for everything, you know? And then I want to do, I think this one. I'm putting this first because some of the photos we're gonna actually layer right on top. So that's why I wanna make sure that these stickers get down first. I'm gonna put this all the way in the bottom corner to kind of match this, how we went outside of the boxes. Okay. Last thing before I paste photos down and like lose where everything is supposed to go, because we're gonna bring this in, but I think that can be layered on top. I wanna maybe do one of these, because this can be like a true background for something. Like the photos can just totally lay on top of this. So I wanna do one of these on each side. I think one down here. No, I don't really like that because it lines up so perfectly with this. So instead, I'm gonna put it here. Just as kind of a base that we can build stuff on. And then kind of want one up here. I wonder if I could even just layer this like blue one, or maybe this one, right on top of the like month and date. Let's see how that would look. Just if we did it right up here. Yes, but I need to match it. So let's pull the duplicate sticker and do it on the other side. And I think we'll do it a little higher. Okay, let me paste some photos down because there's too much happening right now, so we need to get a little organized. So let's speed you up as I do that. Okay, so I'm still finishing this up. I didn't finish, but I thought I could talk to you a little bit about what this week was like. I do have a full vlog over on Plan Your Adventures, my other channel that's more travel related, of my time here. This was a training. I was there for, they call it a FAM. It's basically for travel agents to familiarize ourselves with different destinations and things. It was absolutely spectacular. I'd never been to, this was Sandals, St. Vincent is where I went. Literally, I can't even tell you how beautiful it was. Well, you can kind of see in these photos, or if you want to see more, you could check out that vlog. But truly breathtaking how serene and peaceful and stunning this resort was. We got to do great things. I was working, so you know, on social media, we try and make it look like we're relaxing and enjoying paradise. We were not. We were hustling so that we could get content of everything and really take in as much as we could so we could, you know, better prepare our clients for different things. But we had such a fabulous time. And I'm already in talks with my local BDM to go to a different Sandals resort, because this one is their newest, and so it is a little bit pricey. It's one of their more expensive resorts. Where were these? I think down here. Yeah, let's do it like here. So it is, I want to check out one of their more affordable resorts as well for clients that want to stick to a budget. So I am hopefully going to get to go back here pretty soon to experience some more. Okay, this is very, very beautiful so far. I really like it. I wanted to add another sunset, but it would have to be, let's see what our option was. I think it was another circle. Yeah, this one. Let's just see how it would look. It would have to be in a similar spot to that, so I don't know how I feel about that. I wonder if I could put it. No, we're gonna keep this here. And you know what I'm actually gonna do? We're gonna make this look like a different sticker. And I think I'm gonna cut the people out completely. And put it right here. Yeah, look, now it looks like a different sticker, but it still is bringing in that vibe and the color scheme from the left-hand side. Yes, 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 I'm happy with that. I kind of did something with this sticker here, so that ripped it a little, so I'm gonna add some glue and hope that stays down. Okay, we need to add a couple more colorful boxes. I think that's probably the next big thing we should do before we get too carried away with some more stickers. I do really like this here though. Wonder if I do actually want to add it there before things dry too much. Even if we just did sand. Just kind of down here, and I don't even actually mind that it's gonna layer on top of those a little bit. I think we're actually just gonna go with it. We'll just trim off there and there. Yeah, that brings that in. And then we have it up there. May bring in, let's see how this one would look. Like here is what I was thinking. Yeah, I like it. Okay, boxes, boxes, boxes. So let's come. Does she have any more layered ones we want to use? Like this fish, although that's a little too big. Let me try this one. We can make our own layers, but I really like that in her book, she kind of pre-does some layers for you. So we could do this here. It's gonna cover up Saturday, but I think I'm okay with that, but I need to white out all of Saturday then, so we don't just see some of the letters. So we'll just take a white pen and cover that up a little bit. These definitely turn into no white space planning just because the photos take up a lot of room, you know what I mean? So it's like we just end up covering it all up, which I don't mind at all. This though is too big because like I could do it there, but no, I think that's too big. So let's make some of our own clusters. We're gonna keep with this color scheme. So let's do this up here with a small tan one. So that'll be kind of about travel day. This box is about this, so then we just need a little something here. Do I want to bring in the blue? I think I do. So actually, let's switch this out. And bring in the blue here. And then we'll do a blue. No, that's so beautiful. I like don't want to cover up any of the sticker, you know, or any of the photo. We'll do a blue with a tan. I don't like that they all have that little box, so let's do the next size up, just to change it up. Okay, and then over here, let's add a little blue one here to that cluster. And then down here, we'll do this. I want to say with a blue. And a green. Let's just like, we're going in with the clusters, right? I do love a cluster, although I feel like if we did a third one somewhere, we should actually do it on this side. Yeah, let's do a blue there. Okay, and just like that, the page is very full, but I feel good about this. What do we think? I know it's a lot, but I think the colors all work, and it's about telling the story of the week, which it absolutely does. We'll bring in these seashells somewhere. They are already here, so I really feel like we need them on this side. So I'm gonna try and add them in that white space. I forgot we had to trim this. But do you guys do any photos in your planning? Like, I guess this is called memory planning, but it's also normal, like a normal plan with me, because I still am bringing in, you know, the stickers and that kind of stuff. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is nice. I had such a good time at Sandals. Don't forget, if you're interested in either booking a vacation or learning more about travel, check out my Plan Your Adventures account for more info on all of that. But last thing we have to do is pop it on the discs. I think I just have one little hole to punch out here. This is a crocodile punch. I like to use, I got it at Michael's, I want to say, but it was years ago. It's just nice to punch out when you have like one hole to do. Okay, so let's pop this right here. I always do my journaling off camera, but that is our completed spread. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button. And remember to plan your truth so that you can live your truth. Thanks so much.